We're in session in cause number 326-360. Case is filed in the state of Texas versus Trevin Wayne Canova. Mr. Canova, is that your full name? How you doing, Mr. Canova?
All right. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Canova, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Todd LeBlanc. Mr. LeBlanc, how are you doing? The state is represented by Assistant District Attorney Julie Maxey. Miss Maxey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Judge. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. LeBlanc, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. Canova's case?
Yes, Judge, I've spoken with him. He's been approved for pretrial conversion. We didn't know it was.
The one that just passed, what was that, in first week of August?
Yeah.
The next one is October, right? You're gonna sign up for October? So we're gonna set you in the second week of October, anticipating that you signed up, and then once he gets into the program, they'll dismiss that case, usually that Friday. Mr. LeBlanc, you can stand over there and get your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go. And Mr. Canova, once you get your reset, you'll be free to go as well. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, sir.
All right, you have a blessed day too. Let's see. Okay, that's Mr. Galmore. We're in session in cause number 326-828. A case to style of state of Texas versus Latoya Trailer. We have Ms. Trailer appearing via Zoom. Ms. Trailer, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
That's good. Ms. Trailer, you're represented here by your attorney, Mr. Dustin Galmore, who is also appearing via Zoom. Mr. Galmore, how are you doing? Okay, your mic is on mute, Mr. Galmore.
I apologize, Your Honor. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, yes, we can hear you. Mr.
Okay,
Galmore,
great.
how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Judge. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Galmore, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Ms. Trailer's case?
Yes, Judge. If you hold this case temporarily for maybe another 30 minutes, I've got some documents I need to give the state, which should resolve this case.
Okay, I will hold it. And Ms. Trailer, just stay on Zoom. We'll come back to your case. Mr. Galmore, your next case is Mr. Jacob Aaron Elting.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Elting is also appearing via Zoom. Mr. Elting, how are you doing?
Great, Your Honor. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Galmore, you have an announcement you'd like to make on Mr. Elting's case?
Yes, Your Honor. We would like one more announcement date to finish the discovery.
Okay, give us a date. Okay, this case is going to be reset to September 27th. Mr. Elting, your case is reset to September 27th of 2021. Mr. Elting, your reset, your attorney will be given a copy of your reset. Mr. Elting, please stay in contact with your bondsman and your attorney. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you. You as well.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I'm next door. I'll come over there in a few minutes to help Miss Trailer out.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. That was Elting. He's on the announcement docket, page 4, the first person. Okay. We're in session in two cases. First case is cause number 321-151. Second case is cause number 321-153. Well, actually, three cases, and the third case is cause number 321-157. Actually, the fourth case is cause number 321-149. All four cases are style of State of Texas versus Laramie Cragen, and we have Mr. Cragen appearing via Zoom with his attorney, Mr. Henry Cole III. Mr. Cragen, how are you doing?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. And Mr. Cole, how are you doing?
I'm good, Judge. I'm sorry. I was in drug court over here. I just got out. I don't know if you want me
Okay.
to come over there in person or what. I'm sitting in my Jeep right now.
You could appear by Zoom, Mr. Cole. Do you
Yes,
have
sir.
an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. Cragen's cases?
Your Honor, I've spoken with Laramie several times. I don't think an offer has been made. If it has, I lost it. I think that if they make us an offer on this case, we can get them disposed of. The last time I spoke with Mr. Laramie, Cragen, he didn't want to go to trial. We would entertain an offer on, if they'll make one, then we'll go from there.
I'll get that today, Your Honor. This is one of the ones that was transferred, and I think maybe a couple of the cases were in the other one, and maybe a couple over here.
That's correct.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
correct.
He said he'll get an offer out to you today.
Yes.
And so we'll reset this. You want us to reset this on a plea docket?
However you want to do it, Your Honor. I can't, depending upon what the offer is, I'm sure it's going to be something we can live with, and there'll be some negotiating back and forth maybe. If you want to put it on a plea, but I don't want to set it for a plea unless I'm sure it's going to be a plea, but I think it's going to be. I'm probably 80-90% sure.
Okay, well, we got our pretrial conference plea docket, so it'll be a pretrial conference or a plea on that docket. So either way.
That'll work. Perfect. Yes, sir.
Give us a trial date. I mean, a pretrial conference date. September 27th. Okay, it's going to be reset to September 27th of 2021. Now,
Okay.
Mr. Cole, you'll be sent your resets on all four of these cases.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Cragen, stay in contact with your attorney. Your cases are reset until September 27th of 2021. This will conclude your cases, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir.
Your
You
Honor.
also.
Yes.
Your Honor.
Mr. Yes.
This case I just had in drug impact court, they also reset it to September 27th also.
Oh, okay.
Just for your information. So, I didn't realize the difference in schedules, or I would have been in your court earlier because the Laramie was the first on the docket. I apologize.
No, that's not a problem.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Can we be excused?
Yeah, you may be excused, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
And you're excused as well, Mr. Laramie, and you have a blessed day as well.
You too, sir.
Okay.
How do you leave? Oh, there it is. Come on. What?
We're in session in cause number 324366, case is style of state of Texas versus John Tasha Samaya Grogan. Mr. Mayor, would you be waiving a record in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Grogan, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Grogan, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? You may put your hand down. How you doing, Ms. Grogan?
Okay.
That's good. Ms. Grogan, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Thomas Mayo. Mr. Mayo, how are you doing?
Good, Your Honor.
That's good. Ms. Mayo, I have before me an information that alleges that on or about June 15 of 2019, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed to class A misdemeanor offensive assault. Ms. Grogan, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Yes.
And to this charge, Ms. Grogan, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest?
No contest?
Now, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Can you repeat that?
Okay, Ms. Grogan, are you pleading no contest because you do not wish to fight or contest the charges?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Ms. Grogan, I have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishment. It is also labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials. Actually, that's a signature. Okay. She put a signature on this here line
Oh, I'm
that says
sorry. I thought it had
MTRP.
Yeah.
She probably needed, she need to put initials on.
Yeah.
Yeah, erase the signature. Just put your initials on where it says initials.
Right, to the left of mine.
Okay, all right, that's fine, just, thank you. Now, Miss, oops,
I think I accidentally closed it. Sorry.
what did you say?
I think I accidentally closed it on you.
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
it's not a problem. Ms. Grogan, I have before me document that is labeled as State's Exhibit Number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishments. There's a set of initials on the line that's next to a box that is checked, nolla contingere, which means no contest. Now, is the first set of initials your initials?
Yes.
I think the second set is your attorney's initials.
Yes.
Yes.
On page 3 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Ms. Grogan, is that your signature? And on the next document, which is the trial court certification of the defendant's right of appeal, there's a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Is that your signature?
Yes.
There are 2 boxes that are checked at the top of this document. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Okay. I understand.
And the second box states that you're waiving, which means you're giving up your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I also have before me a document that is titled the discovery certification. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is this your document, excuse me, is this your signature above the line that is titled defendant?
Yes.
Now, Ms. Grogan, prior to signing and initialing these documents that I've just mentioned, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, he did.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, I did.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit Number 1, the misdemeanor plea admonishment. State, would you like to offer State's Exhibit Number 1? And would you also like to offer State's Exhibit Number 2, the probable cause affidavit?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections, Mr. Mayor?
No objections, Your Honor.
No objection. State's Exhibits Number 1 and 2 are admitted. Mr. Mayor, you've advised and counseled Ms. Grogan. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Grogan, your attorney, Mr. Mayo, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation? Ms. Grogan, I will accept your plea of no contest. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea of no contest and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
The agreement is for 1 year deferred probation, a $500 fine, 40 hours community service, and no contact with LaPrecious Powell.
Ms. Grogan, the state is offering that you serve 12 months, so actually 1 year deferred adjudicated probation. During this 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay a fine of $500 plus court costs of 200 and the court cost is $292. The total fine and court cost is $792. You also be required to pay a probation fee of $60 each month and a urinalysis fee of $15 each month. You'll also be required to reimburse Jefferson County for the court-appointed attorney's fees of $250. And Ms. Grogan, your total monthly installments that you would have to pay each month for this case is $170. Ms. Grogan, will you be able to pay the $170 each month?
Is that the lease?
Well,
I mean, I'm just asking, is that the lease?
well, I just need to know yes or no. Just tell me whether or not you can pay it.
I'm looking for a job.
So you're unemployed? Okay, could we have her affidavit of indigency? Just hold on a minute. Okay, let's see, Miss Grogan. This is old. Okay, Ms. Grogan, I have a document here that is titled Official Notification Financial Affidavit. Could you show that to your client? Do you recognize that document, Ms. Grogan? Is a signature on the back
Yeah, but
page?
some stuff is old on it.
Okay, let me,
Like, I don't have the card no more.
okay,
Yeah, so-
I'll go over that with you.
Okay. But other than that, it's everything. And I don't stay there no more. That just- everything else is right.
Let me go over that with her. Now, Ms. Grogan, you stated that you recognize this document, is that correct?
Mhm.
And obviously, is that your signature on this document?
Yes,
Okay, now, Ms. Grogan, you say some things have changed, is that
yes,
correct?
Yes,
Now, you said in terms of assets, you no longer have the 2009 Toyota?
no, not anymore.
Do you own a car?
Yes,
Okay, what make and model is that?
2011 Ford Taurus. 2011 Ford Taurus.
Okay, now, let's see, rent. You still paying, the same amount of rent?
No. I'm on housing.
Okay, let me do this here. You receive any type of governmental benefits? For example, are you getting SSI?
No, child support.
Are you getting Medicaid?
Yes.
Medicaid. And what about SNAP?
Yeah.
What about TANF?
Mhm.
Okay, and you say you live in public housing?
No, just housing, public housing.
Are you getting assistance for your housing?
Yes. I don't know what this is.
Now, are you working?
No,
Okay. Are you married, single, divorced, separated, or divorced? I mean, widowed?
no, I'm divorced.
You divorced?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. And you receive any child support?
Mhm.
Okay. How much you get in child support?
Okay, say it again.
How much you get in child support each month?
For 2 kids, it's like $239, and the other child is like $285.
Okay. Now, and your assets are just your car. Now,
Mhm.
in terms of your expenses, what about how much do you pay a month on rent?
$97.
Okay. And what about and then your child care expenses?
Everybody's in school.
I know. So I mean, they're in school, but I mean, school is not feeding them and they're not putting clothes on their backs and doing that, right? So you have to take care of your children. Is that
Right.
correct?
Mhm.
So when I say childcare expenses, is not only like you're paying shoes, school supplies, food. Well, food is a little different. That's gonna be in another spot.
Right, do you want like a,
I'm just trying to give us a ballpark figure of what you think you may be paying
okay, I have 3 kids, so maybe like 150
a month
for all my kids.
for each kid, or one kid, or all 3 kids is 150. That's $50 a month.
Okay, about 100 a kid then.
Okay, so you're saying about 300 a month.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, now what about your food expenses? Is it just the SNAP or the SNAP plus extra?
SNAP,
Okay,
and whatever the state gives extra, sometimes, due to COVID.
you don't spend no money for food on your own? For example, you don't go out, bring, buy food from a restaurant or nothing like that?
Not often, because of the amount I get on SNAP, no,
Okay, I know you say not often, but you do it.
right, so probably about $50.
50, okay.
Yeah.
Now, and your transportation costs, how much you think you're paying gas a month?
Probably 52,
Huh?
$50,
$50 a month?
Mhm.
What about car insurance
40.
a month?
Mhm.
Do you have any maintenance that needs to be done on the cars?
No.
Okay, so that's about, so you're saying your total transportation cost is about $90 a month. That's $50 plus $40.
Correct.
Okay. Now, you think you say you're getting Medicaid, right? And are you on probation, parole, or anything like that?
No,
You have to pay none of those fees. Any credit card expenses that you have to pay? Okay. Well, so all of these, the total, let's see. Stamps, child support, checking, okay, you don't have a checking or savings account, is that correct?
Correct.
I'm just looking on here. No form file, separate, last worked. Okay. Okay. So based on the, you automatic qualify. So based on the information that you provided, the court is going to find that you're indigent. And you've previously been found to be indigent. Back in December of 2019, when this affidavit was filled out. Let's see. Okay, let's do this as 792 times 63. Okay. Now, Ms. Grogan, your fine and court costs is going to be converted to community service. So you'll be required to do an additional 63 hours of community service to pay off the fine and court costs. And your probation fee is going to be reduced from the minimum to the minimum of $25 a month. So it's going to be reduced from $60 to $25 each month. Now, just let me repeat. State is offering you a fine of $500 plus court costs of $292, which comes to a total of $792. The fine and court costs will be converted to 63 hours of community service. Your probation fee is being reduced from $60 to $25. You'll be $25 each month. You'll also be required to pay your analysis fee of $15 a month. Reimburse the county for the court-appointed attorney's fees of $250 a month. Now, the monthly installments will be adjusted by the Jefferson County Probation Office because there'll be a statement in the judgments stating that your fine and court costs is being converted to 63 hours of community service and your probation fee is being reduced to $25 per month. Now, Ms. Grogan, do you understand these adjustments that have been made?
Yes, I have a question. Y'all paid at the probation, everything at once?
Yeah, you'll be on probation. They'll give you all of the information you need regarding your probation. You'll also be required to perform 40 hours of community service. So you'll be performing 40 hours of community service plus the 63 hours additional community service, which comes to a total of 103 hours of community service. You also cannot have any contact with the victim in this case, whose name is LaPrecious Powell. You also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of your probation. Do you understand that? Okay. Now, do you understand the state's offer? Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes.
Okay, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you've entered into with the state. And your fine and court costs, which comes to a total of $972, will be converted to 63 hours of community service. And your probation fee of $60 is being reduced to $25 each month. Now, this will be pursuant to Article 42.15 of the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure because the court is finding that you are indigent. Now, Ms. Grogan, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you've entered into with the state. Ms. Grogan, stand on the X where your attorney is standing. You're going to follow the directions of our court clerk. And Ms. Grogan, if you successfully complete this deferred probationary period, this case will be dismissed and it will not appear on your record as a conviction, and you may qualify for non-disclosure. You can talk to your attorney about the non-disclosure. All right.
In your honor, I have Mr. Roundtree, and he's out there.
Okay, we're gonna call him up in a
Okay.
minute.
This is gonna be a recess to get the opinion, so.
Mr. Porter, there's somebody standing in the back there.
Turn that black box up there in front of you, you won't be able to see it.
Once you get to William Roundtree,
You raise your right hand. You swear that you have never before been given the first opinion or regular probation for a felony or misdemeanor in this or any other state. And you swear that you are sustained. So all of your paperwork here with the, what judge. And you need to go to probation this morning and the directions on in that paperwork.
It's on me?
Yes.
we're in session in cause number 325-322 and cause number 325-324. All two cases are styled the state of Texas versus William Roundtree. We have Mr. Roundtree present in court. Is that your full name, William Roundtree?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Roundtree?
Oh, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Roundtree, you're here with your attorney, Mr. Thomas Mayo. Mr. Mayo, you have an announcement that you'd like to make in Mr. Roundtree cases?
Well, Your Honor, he has a pending,
I see he has a felony set today too. Huh?
yeah, but it's not going, but it's not even set. I mean, they told him it was set, but it's not set down there.
Oh, it's not?
No, he
Oh,
was set for trial, which we know there's no trial. so
Right.
They didn't even have it set for trial. So we're kind of just waiting to see what happens with that to go.
Did they give, did they give y'all a court date?
They've not given me.
Well, not to cut you off, but my attorney, Alex Bill,
Oh, yeah.
you can get in touch with him. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so he was set for today, my
I see that,
understanding.
yeah.
But they didn't even have him on the docket. Okay, so we
Okay.
don't know the trial setting. I don't know if that, we don't.
We
know
had
the
them on
trial
out.
setting for
Yeah,
the
I
trial.
guess once they, that's what they show. Yeah, on our docket, it says trial 252nd.
Well,
I'm not on the docket though.
Did you check with somebody at the court?
Yeah, but he called me this morning and said it got to reset again.
Oh, so it got
Oh, wait,
reset.
hold on. Let me
You
go
talking
back.
about Alex Bill called you this morning?
No.
When you say he called
He texted the secretary and Camilla, the secretary, she called me back and told me since I was here, my trial was supposed to be for 1 o'clock this afternoon. Then it was supposed to be for 8 o'clock. I don't know what's.
Well, okay. But who called you, the bondsman?
No, his secretary.
You thought, oh, your
Can I-
attorney's secretary.
Yes,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I don't know. what's
When you say he, I was just trying to figure out who the he was. Okay, so your attorney's secretary,
Yes, sir.
well,
I mean, I like.
okay, let me ask you still, but you didn't, they still have it in the computer as you set for trial today, isn't that correct? Miss, oh, she's gonna call the court. I know, but sometimes, we just trying to make sure because,
I need to make sure.
yeah,
I need to make sure.
they in court. So you haven't been down there to the court?
Yeah, I do.
You went down there and you talked to him?
No, the lady said, give me a second, give me a second. I don't know.
He's not on the docket sheet down there. Is that right? You
Not
looked
on
on the
the docket
docket sheet?
They probably had already gotten reset.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what.
not.
His-
Well, it's still in the computer as for the day.
I'm supposed to be in Miss West's office.
Her courtroom. They all in court.
It's still on the docket for today.
What time it is, man?
That's what we have. I don't,
I don't know.
Does it have a time?
I'm sorry.
Does it
No, we don't have a time. We just have your date and it's set for trial and it says 252nd. I mean, that's not a problem. One thing, I mean, the sensible thing to do probably would be just to go check with the bailiff. And if the bailiff confirm that you're not there, the bailiff know you're there. So if anything come up, like they say you didn't appear, the bailiff could confirm you're here.
So you check in with the bailiff?
That would be probably one of the sensible things to do.
Because I looked on the document.
I know, but you know, I
Just
can't
be on
tell
the
you what to
safe
do.
side, man.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're looking in the computer and you're there for today
Right.
on that docket.
Ms. West.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
you might wanna let somebody know. you
Okay,
here.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what we're gonna do,
Well, I can go
but
check it
normally
out.
we just usually reset it on the same day of the felony. Right now, they still have it in this day. You probably can go down there and check
And I can just come back.
and just come back here and just let us know. All right, that's not a problem.
And, Mr. Mayor, and I could just, fax you a
Did you
receipt,
say that?
okay?
Okay, that'll
But he
work.
needs to come back here and let us know what they
Okay.
said it to, okay?
Okay. This is cause number 327-628. Case is style of State of Texas versus John Keith Mack Jr. Is that correct? That's your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Mack?
No, okay.
That's good. Mr. Mack, your attorney, is Mr. Antoine Freeman. Mr. Freeman has a vacation letter in. So you got two things. One, your case is set on the trial docket. And because of the COVID numbers in this area, our health director have advised all of the courts not to have any jury trials. That's one. And then two, your attorney has a vacation letter in, so he's not here. So your case is going to be reset, and you can stand over there on the X in front of the court coordinator on the far X, and she's going to on the second X, the far X, right over there. She's going to give you a reset. Once she gives you a reset, you'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day. And stay in contact with your bondsman and your attorney. Who else we have? Okay. See if, what that's Joseph Broussard on the, I guess that's the trial docket, page 1. And then we have on the announcement docket, page 1 at the bottom, Samantha Hudson. And then on the announcement docket, page 4, Giovanna Ventura. Is that on page 4, the last one, Giovanna Ventura. You Joseph Broussard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're in session in cause number 326370, State of Texas versus Joseph Kevin Broussard. Mr. Broussard, how are you doing?
All right.
That's good. And Ms. Broussard, I see you represented by Ms. LaKayla Friday. Have you been in contact with your attorney today?
No.
Okay. What we're gonna do is maybe give you some time. You can go outside if you have a number to give her a call, because she hasn't appeared via Zoom or in person.
Okay.
All right, you can stand out. Samantha Hudson. Clause number 325410, case of style of state of Texas versus Samantha A. Hudson. Is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Ms. Hudson?
Doing okay, yourself?
I'm doing fine. Now, Ms. Hudson, you're represented by your attorney in this case, Mr. Bruce Smith.
Yes, sir.
And also, I see you had a felony case set today as well.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen Mr. Smith today?
Yes, sir. I just left from felony court.
Okay, so he's probably coming over. All right, that's what we needed to know. Just have a seat. We'll wait for your attorney to arrive.
Okay, thank you.
We have Giovanna Ventura. I see said she had 252nd District Court today as well. Giovanna Ventura, page 4, the last one on page 4, the announcement docket. She had answered earlier.
Yeah.
Probably in the 252nd.
And you sent hers to September 13th, so she's not out there no more? Probably.
They didn't tell me new date, but she checked in.
So they told her they was gonna reset it?
Yeah, they're gonna reset it, but they didn't say when.
Okay.
Next trial setting for. I wouldn't dare do that. No, I mean, what's it? Thank you. This court date is not until December 6th.
December 6th?
December 6th.
Okay,
So,
let's reset his to December. You want to reset on the same date, Mr. Mayo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
okay.
we're gonna reset it to December 6th. And Mr. Mayo, you can get your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go.
Thank you.
And you have a blessed day. And Mr. Roundtree, once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go as well. And you have a blessed day.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I hit the sign.
Samantha Hudson. We're in session in cause number 325410. Case is style of State of Texas versus Samantha A. Hudson. We have Ms. Hudson appearing in court with her attorney, Mr. Bruce Smith. Ms. Hudson, again, how are you doing?
Okay, sir.
Okay, and Mr. Smith, how are you doing?
Fine, Your Honor, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Smith, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Ms. Hudson's
Yes,
case?
Your Honor, we just left drug court. This case in your court is a companion, it's out of the same transaction. And we've just announced in court over there that that matter has been agreed upon. And they reset it, I believe, for like 30 days.
You got your reset?
I don't have my reset with me, but
Check the Samantha Hudson,
they used to give it to you, but they they would just
send it.
email it or something. But I believe they went ahead and put a date on it.
She's the first one, the last one on page 1 of the announcement document. They haven't put a date yet? Well, okay, she's gonna call over there.
Did they say what they're gonna do with this, what they want to do with this case?
Just gonna get Bird over there, and the indication was that
Dismiss this
Dismiss
with the
this.
forfeiture of the record.
right. That's Chris Cavina.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll put that in the notes. That way,
Yeah.
reset it and once y'all sign the agreement. then-
I think that's right. So
Sure, that's usually,
Don't
that's
make-
what would, yeah, happen.
They'll put that
She's
down
gonna
as the
agree.
gospel.
Yeah. No, that's usually what happens with the UC.
September 13th.
Okay, this case is gonna be reset to September 13th. Ms. Hudson, once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day.
Thank God.
And Mr. Smith, I think we have one other case. Samuel Cadena. Let's see,
check on that.
that's been reset already?
I thought that's been.
Samuel Cadena. Trial, it was reset? Okay. When was it reset to?
There was a bid program. though.
Oh, he's in bid? Okay,
And I talked to the head of the bid program.
okay,
Brought it.
okay. I just didn't have it on my document as a reset. Okay. Okay. Yeah, second from the bottom on front page 1. What about Atterbury? That was reset too? The October what? 25th, okay. That was bid? Or just reset? Okay. Okay. On the trial doc, what about Winifred Alexander and Haley Moore.
October 18th for Alexander. And Moore.
Yeah, Haley Moore.
That's still what you got.
Okay, so they didn't show up. Okay. Mr. Broussard, would you come forward? Okay, Mr. Broussard, this is, this, oh, it was already reset?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was reset. And she printed me a document. Now reset this, all these.
okay.
November 15th.
Okay, your case was reset to November 15th.
Okay.
Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. You can stand on the far X in front of our court coordinator. All the way on the end. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. What was that reset date?
November 15th.
November 15th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Maxey?
Yes, Your Honor. I just submitted a dismissal for Latoya Trailer on the announcement docket.
On trailer? Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, that door is closed, sir. Oh. Okay. 16th.
Government approach?
Yeah,
The
hold on.
only
a
case I
minute.
have left is that Miss Trailer.
Yeah, I'm just signing the dismissal.
Okay.
Miss Latoya Trailer?
Uh-huh. Hello,
Yes. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, thanks for being patient with us. Your case in cause number 326-828 is being dismissed by the District Attorney's Office, and I have just signed the dismissal. I'll be giving a copy of the dismissal to your attorney. This will conclude your case. You'll be free to go, and you have a blessed day.
You do the same. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
There's your dismissal.
Hey, Doug.
Hold on. I want to make sure before you leave that we have all these cases taken care of.
Yeah.
Oh, he got it. What happened on Spiller? Jordan Spiller on announcement docket? Okay, this is set with felony. What happened to felony is no longer here. The felony must be gone.
Yeah, I had an offer for it for
Mr. Galmore,
Yes, Your Honor.
I had a case on the announcement docket. Jordan Michael Spiller.
My calendar showed dismissed, and I should have checked on that. I don't know, maybe
Could you check on that? Jordan Michael Spiller?
it's a motion to revoke probation. but
I
we
see something that says, oh, this is a MTRB set with felony, but
Yeah.
there's no felony. I guess the
That's correct.
felony.
We tried it. He got 8 years.
Yeah, it's on appeal. No, it's still showing that it's pending.
Still showing pending.
Yeah,
Where is he?
He's
catch and chain. He got 8 years.
So he's in, why he's not on here as being jailed?
He's in TDC.
Oh, he's in
Because he's already
TDC.
been transferred, Judge.
Maybe we can just dismiss it because I mean, he got 8 years
Yeah,
TDC.
Well, you to talk to a prosecutor.
He left August 4th, so he's not gonna be on the bench.
I gotta run it out.
Okay. You say you got 8 years?
Got 8 years.
Okay.
You should have had a better trial lawyer. Hey, the co-defendant got 50 years, so I think he did pretty